Hi, it's Hallie with Dream Body Workouts, and I am here to show you guys my family's famous taco meat, which they usually call it machaca, which means shredded beef. Really easy recipe, it just takes a while, time consuming, but it is so worth it. So I'm going to tell you from the beginning, you want to buy a beef brisket, and I got a 4-pound one. You can do 3 to 4 pounds. And what you do is the night before you make it, you put it, I use this pot, and I put the brisket in here and I submerge it, which means completely cover it with water. And make sure that the lid is tight so that the moisture won't come out. And I turn the oven on at 230 degrees and I cook it for 10 hours. So 230 degrees for 10 hours. Make sure it's covered in water, a beef brisket, and I did a 4-pound one. I usually do 3 to 4 pounds. Then I get it out after 10 hours and I just let it sit for 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. And then I take it out on a plate, and this is the fun part, but I take every single piece and I make sure I get all of the gristle off, all of the fat, all the tendons, and I shred each piece, which took me about an hour and a half. But that way, you know there's nothing but good quality meat in there. There's no fat, no tendons, just yummy, yummy meat. Then what you do is put it in I have it in a pan that I'm going to put on my stovetop, and I add a can of El Pato salsa de jalapeno. So this one's spicy. If you don't like spicy, they have just El Pato salsa de chile fresco, which is not as spicy. And you want to add 1 can of these per pound of meat. So I'm going to be adding 4. And I like my meat a little bit spicier, so I'm going to be doing 2 of the jalapeno and 2 of the original El Pato. So you add all of that to your meat, and then you're going to want to just simmer it with the lid off on your stove top for about an hour, hour and a half. And what that does is it's going to get the moisture out of there, burn off the moisture, so you have really, really flavorful meat. And halfway between the simmering process, so like 45 minutes after you start simmering it, I add a cup of Tillamook shredded medium cheddar cheese. You don't have to add cheese, but it makes it really, really good. So that is how you make the yummiest taco meat. And the best way to eat this, I think, is warm up a tortilla, throw some of your meat, but you've got to have all the fixins, which means lettuce, pico de gallo, guacamole, and some good hot sauce salsa. And that's how I like to eat mine. So that is how you make great, healthy taco meat. So enjoy, and I'll be coming with more recipes on stuff that I like to eat. Until next time, thank you.